So I watched a bunch of English films today because I think I was giving myself a headache watching too many Japanese films because of the subtitles. They were causing my eyes to like strain. And you shouldn't watch 7 Japanese films in one day if you have to read the subtitles the whole time. Your brain will explode. I've learned that. So thank you, you know, universe. So I watched some mostly British films today so that I could rest my eyes better, stop straining them. So this was one that I had wanted to see at the Titanic. Wow, I'm tired. One of the TCM film festivals a few years back, but I wasn't able to, or it was opposite something else, and so I didn't see it. And then it was on Criterion Channel, and I kept meaning to see it, kept meaning, and I didn't watch it, and so here we go. So now I watched it. It's called I Know Where I'm Going. It's a Powell and Pressburger. It's from 1945. It's basically a cute, neat romantic comedy drama type thing. Comedy in that it has a happy ending. And it stars Wendy Hiller as a middle class woman with grand ambitions from Manchester who, during the war, has gotten herself engaged to a very rich, older industrialist lord. And she's headed off up from Manchester all the way through Scotland up into this fictional island where she's going to go and marry him. However, on her way there, she meets a man named Torquil McNeil, played by Roger Livesey, who's in many Powell and Pressburgers, who's also headed to this island while he's on leave. A storm arises and they cannot get to the island, and they have to spend what starts out as one night and then becomes several nights with the locals in this area by the island. As this progresses, they learn more and more about each other, and then, as you know, fall in love. And then she's stuck with does she go forward with this plan she had for her life and this ambitions to be a lady and all of this, or does she follow her heart and follow her love? You probably know where this is going because I said it's a comedy and not a drama. But what really elevates the film is a handful of things. One, Wendy Heller can do no wrong. Two, it's shot on location and it's beautiful, and you feel the wind, you feel the ocean air, you feel the salt, you feel this town, you feel like you're there in northern Scotland. You feel it. Two, the characters all feel incredibly real, true, real, just people you could imagine just living their lives, and they just plopped a camera there. While it has romantic gestures and fluid camera movements, as we know Powell and Pressburger do, they never feel intensive. They never feel overly choreographed. It almost feels like a documentary, but like slightly more polished. And then there's great chemistry between Hiller and Livesey, and so but it's that British chemistry that's like all in eye movements and things, and like just eye gestures, and not even barely like heat in the body, because that's how the British are. Um, Beautiful cinematography. Apparently shot without a light meter, which I don't know if I believe that, because some of the shadows, I'm like, I don't know if you can get that without a light meter. But that's the myth, print the legend, right? It's shot by Irwin Hiller, and this was their last collaboration with him before they started working mostly with Jack Cardiff in the Technicolor films. Um, I think Michael Powell supposedly wrote the screenplay in a week. But it's beautiful and naturalistic, and just feels like a real true two people falling in love, who've met, and they're each other's person. And sometimes you're not ready for somebody, and sometimes you're not looking for somebody, and it happens and you resist. And that's what this film is about. It's about not resisting. It's about following your instincts, and it's about going with the flow and not what you think you've planned for your life. And it's just a lovely, beautiful, uplifting romance. So if you're looking for that, this is a good one. And if you're looking for a great just celebration of the Highlands and of Highland people and of Gaelic culture. This captures that well as well. So it's one of the last black and white Powell and Pressburgers, 1945's I Know Where I'm Going.